What's the most awkward encounter you've had with a famous actor? Probably on the last show I did, a show on Apple called Smoke. I was doing a couple scenes with Taron Egerton, and we were like this close together. I think I fell in love with him within like a second. I was just like, oh my God, this guy is so dreamy. I was like, oh, there's no way he would like say no if I asked him out. I wasn't like there long enough to kind of like start anything. By the way, he is not short. I'm 5'9" and he is taller than me. That month I was testing out this dating site called Raya, where you spend $30 a month to be on, and I saw him on it. Okay, I'm going to send him a direct message. So I go to send a direct message and it's $18 US to send a direct message. Okay, well obviously he's gonna read it because it's like right into his account. It's not just like a like. So I paid the money to send this guy a direct message, and I was like, hey, I don't know if you remember me, but we were on set a few days ago. No reply. I don't even think he saw it. And then like 2 weeks later, he was in like Us Weekly because he was like with some other girl dating, and I felt like the biggest idiot. And then they cut me out of the show and said, oh, we're gonna bring you back for season 2 if there's a season 2. And I was like, no, do not. Oh man, that was horrible. What's the funniest misunderstanding you've had with a director or a producer? I think it's funny in my world, but I don't know if it's funny in their world. One of my first acting jobs, so I'm 40 now, and I think I was about 26. I had a one-liner on a Hallmark show. I forget the name of it, not Murder, She Baked, but some other one. It was Lori Loughlin, and it's when we used to go into the room, and one of the producers was in the room for my audition. He was probably 68 at the time. I go in and I do my one line, which was, well, what about the books that don't have murders in them? So then I get an email after they booked me this job, and it's him, and he's like, Brittany, welcome to the family. It's blah, blah, blah. I don't even remember his name now. Just want to say, like, I think you are going to be a star. First of all, I had one line. Like, the guy saw me for like less than 10 minutes. He's like, you are gonna be a star. I have a hotel room at the Sutton Place Hotel. I want you to come down because I want to discuss you going to LA, doing this. Come and meet me, we'll have a drink, and we'll discuss you becoming a star down in LA. And I said, thank you for the offer, but no. Fast forward, I had a friend later on as a reader in the room with this guy. My headshot came up on the table for a role and he threw it in the garbage. Yeah, crazy, right? That was a long time ago. Definitely had sex with directors since then. No, I'm just kidding. What is the weirdest gift you've ever gotten from a fan? Well, I got a painting. I actually have gotten 2 paintings. So I guess whoever follows me on Instagram knows that the love of my life is my dog, Gladys, and she's a little golden pit bull. I had this guy make me a painting, and it was of me and Gladys, and she's looking up at me. It's kind of like abstract, like a huge canvas, like came into my work. You can't see the top of my body, just the bottom, and it's like I'm wearing a skirt and I have these really skinny legs. I don't know who I was to tell him this, but the background of this painting was red, and there is no red in my house. Like, because it's a nice painting, it's actually in my room. But I was like, can I please get you to paint the background of this picture another color? Because I do not want any red in my house. And then he went and painted it blue. It's a very cute picture. And then there's this other guy that came into my work, and he painted this picture, which my sister has made fun of so many people. It's a half me, and it's half Gladys. And it is so scary. It's like aesthetically, like the way he's painted is so good, but it is the weirdest thing ever. I thought it was really kind of cool until people were like, what is that? Well, I don't know. I mean, this guy brought it in and gave it to me. I haven't really had any like super weird gifts. Messages, yes.